Chapter 27 of Puss in Boots, Jr. and Tom Thumb. The Christmas Tree. It was Christmas Eve as Puss, Jr. and Tom Thumb came to a pretty village. Over the sparkling snow the villagers were bringing in fir trees from the forest. Sleigh bells rang out merrily, and troops of children filled the street. Tom Thumb was perched on Puss, Jr.'s shoulders, for the snow was deep, and it was impossible for two short legs such as Tom's to tramp through the drifts. "Hello!" exclaimed a big good-natured man, who was dragging a large fir tree over the snow. "Look who's here! Tom Thumb and Puss in Boots! Come home with me, little friends. My children will be happy to see you."
"Thank you, my good sir," replied Puss, Jr. "What say you, Tom? Shall we accept this kind invitation?"
"Of course," replied Tom. "Then follow me," said the man. "The sun will soon be going down, and I must get this tree home in time for the presents."
"We will help you," cried Puss, Jr. and Tom Thumb.
"Ha, ha, ha!" laughed the man. "I think I'll hang Mr. Tom Thumb on the tree. He would make a very fine present."
"I don't want to be hung," whispered Tom in Puss, Jr.'s ear. "Never fear," replied Puss, Jr. "I shall allow no one to hang you for a present, or put you in the toe of a stocking. You are my little comrade, and together we go, you and I."
Well, by and by they arrived at the man's house, where a troop of merry children ran out to greet them. On seeing Puss, Jr. and Tom Thumb, they shouted with delight,
"Oh, father, where did you find these two dear little fellows?"
After supper, when the parlor door was opened, a beautiful sight met their eyes. The tree was hung from the top to the bottom with lovely presents. The candles twinkled and winked among the silver tinsel, and the colored balls and trinkets glistened upon the branches. Puss, Jr. and the children danced around the little tree, while Tom Thumb, being so very little, stood upon the table and beat a small toy drum with all his might. And after the children were tired dancing, the presents were given out, and Puss received a lovely pair of mittens, and Tom Thumb a little fur coat, while little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating a Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and took out a plum, and said, "What a good boy am I!" Chapter 28.